Welcome everyone. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to share insights on the topic that lies at the heart of addressing global climate challenges, the intersection of open source technologies and sustainable finance. This presentation is based on the work conducted at the University of Gdańsk, focusing on how these technologies enable transparency, foster collaboration, and drive sustainable investment strategies. Together, we will explore the tools and methodologies that are paving the way for resilient and inclusive financial ecosystem. Today, we are embarking on an exciting collaboration into the intersection of open source technologies and sustainable finance, a critical area as we confront global climate and equity challenges. Sustainable finance isn't just a mechanism to mitigate risks, it's an opportunity to fundamentally transform economies. What makes this transformation possible? Collaboration, transparency, and innovation, core principles of open source technology. This presentation unpacks the potential of these tools to revolutionize financial practices, from carbon footprint tracking to climate-aligned investment strategies, and lays the foundation for a more equitable and sustainable future. Sustainable finance is much more than a buzzword. It has become the backbone of forward-thinking investment strategies. What does it mean in practice? It means integrating environmental, social, and governance, or in short, ESG, considerations into financial systems. ESG frameworks guide investors, ensuring that capital doesn't just grow but also contributes positively to society and the planet. By aligning with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, sustainable finance targets climate change, resource management, and social equity. But there's another layer to these open source technologies. They break down bias, fostering inclusivity and innovation across industries. Imagine a financial ecosystem where the smallest players have access to tools that previously required multi-million-dollar investments. That's the promise of open source. To explore how open source tools advance sustainable finance, we took a qualitative deep dive into some of the most impactful platforms. These tools don't merely crunch numbers, they enable decision makers to align portfolios with climate goals, quantify carbon footprints, and manage risk with precision. By evaluating their adoption and functionalities, we have uncovered how these solutions are reshaping financial systems into catalysts for sustainability. Our focus includes both widely adopted tools and emerging innovations, showing how these technologies collectively drive change. PACTA isn't just software, it's a strategic compass for financial institutions, developed to assess the alignment of investment portfolios with the Paris Agreement climate goals. PACTA's forward-looking methodology is a game changer. Instead of merely analyzing historical data, it evaluates future production plans in high-emission sectors like energy, transportation, and heavy industry. Consider this. If a fund manager sees that their portfolio over relies on coal, they can pivot before regulatory changes or market shifts leave those assets stranded. What's more, PACTA's open source nature invites institutions worldwide to adapt and improve it, creating a feedback loop that strengthens global climate strategies. The Science-Based Targets Initiative, or SBTi, equips financial solutions to translate ambitious climate goals into actionable investment strategies. The brilliance of this tool lies in its integration of hundreds of climate scenarios. Why does that matter? Because financial institutions no longer operate in a vacuum. They need insights that account for both global trends and local realities. For instance, an investor targeting net zero emissions can use SBT to benchmark their portfolios against a warming trajectory. This not only enhances accountability but also aligns investments with cutting-edge science. As digital infrastructure expands, so does its environmental impact. Cloud computing alone contributes to rising energy demands globally. The Cloud Carbon Footprint tools tackles this head-on by revealing the hidden cost of cloud-based operation. It calculates energy use and emissions across platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. What sets it apart is its ability to localize data, showing how deploying workloads in renewable energy region can dramatically lower carbon footprints. This empowers companies to make sustainable tech choices without compromising performance. Data overload is a real challenge when measuring sustainability metrics, especially for large organizations. Enter the AWS Sustainability Framework. This tool automates the complex process of tracking carbon emissions, breaking them down into scope 1, 2, and 3 categories. Think of it as a digital assistant that not only monitors but also advises, pinpointing hotspots and suggesting decarbonization strategies. The ability to integrate real-time data from AWS services makes it indispensable for business aiming to optimize sustainability across their supply chains. Blockchain is revolutionizing trust and transparency in finance, and its application to carbon accounting is no exception. The blockchain carbon accounting tool ensures that carbon emissions data is not just recorded but verified and immutable. Imagine the implications for carbon markets. No more greenwashing, fraudulent claims, or opaque transactions. The tool creates a tamper-proof ledger, giving investors and regulators confidence in the numbers. This is particularly powerful for sectors where compliance and accuracy are non-negotiable. The OS Climate platform takes data aggregation to the next level. By consolidating financial and environmental datasets, it enables comprehensive risk assessment and climate-aligned investment decision. For example, its physical risk and resilience tool maps vulnerabilities to extreme weather events, helping organizations anticipate and mitigate potential disruptions. This platform exemplifies how collaborative open source initiatives can drive global scale impact, leveraging expertise from finance, technology, and environmental science. Managing projects' risks in sustainable finance requires precision tools, and Equinox delivers this. Platform integrates workflows and analytics tailored for ESG compliance and credit risk. Let's say a bank is considering funding a wind farm. With Equinox, they can assess the project emissions impact, regularity, compliance, and financially viability, all through a single interface. Its modular designs means it can evolve with changing standards, ensuring long-term relevance. Sustainable finance is expanding beyond carbon to include biodiversity and circular economy principles. The jurisdictional and Netscape methodology exemplifies this shift by integrating local conservation projects into broader climate frameworks. What's striking is its emphasis on engaging communities ensuring that economic development respects ecological and cultural boundaries. These initiatives signal a future where financial systems actively support the planet's natural capital. The FAIR model is a cornerstone of climate policy simulation. Its efficiency allows policy makers and researchers to test various emission scenarios, providing clear pathways to achieve climate goals. Unlike proprietary models, FAIR open source nature democratizes access, enabling even smaller nations to participate in global climate negotiations with robust data. Why open source? Because inclusivity and innovation thrive when knowledge is shared. Open source platforms lower barriers, allowing small institutions and developing economies to harness cutting-edge technologies. They democratize data and foster a spirit of collective problem solving, which is exactly what we need to tackle challenges as vast as climate change. Adopting open source tools isn't without challenges. Issues like data standardization, integration, and technological expertise create hurdles, but these barriers aren't insurmountable. Partnerships between public and private sectors can drive capacity building initiatives, while innovative funding models ensure continued development. Overcoming those challenges will unlock the full potential of open source technologies. In closing, the future of sustainable finance is intertwined with open source innovation. Tools like Pacta and Cloud Carbon Footprint demonstrate what's possible when transparency, collaboration, and technology intersect. As we move forward, the challenge isn't just adopting these tools, it's fostering a mindset that prioritizes sustainability at every decision-making level. Together we can build a financial ecosystem that thrives not just for profit but for the planet. As we advance in our discussion, I want to acknowledge the wealth of research and open source documentation that supported this study. Each tool methodology analyzed here stands on shoulders of pioneering academic work and industry contributions. From the Paris Agreement frameworks to advanced blockchain-based accounting tools, these references underline the collaborative effort needed to tackle global challenges. For those interested in a deeper dive, these resources offer invaluable perspectives. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of open source and sustainable finance. I hope this session has sparked your curiosity and provided actionable insights into how open source technologies are shaping the future of finance. If you have questions or wish to discuss this further, feel free to reach out. Together let's continue to innovate and contribute to building a sustainable future. Thank you again.